There's not shoe. Let's see what's going on here. Some testimony. Patios, here to help again, are you? Hastings Dad, I'm still waiting on the word from... yours truly, I assume. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive barred every keep for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, here, where could the inspector be? Chin up, tall face. The case ain't over yet, and I'll always get my man. Okay. When the trail goes cold, your trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. So you followed the rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and that led you to this place, where it most likely crashed down. Here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective went through 30 years in the blink of an eye. That sounds like crazy talk. I've seen enough strangers in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship. We'll want to question the older people here, to your world, who might have witnessed the original crash. Folks that age seems to enjoy parks. Assuming I gotta go to the park over here for answers. Okay, let's go check that out. Old timers aplenty as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Oh, I still have that illustration I let you last time showing it around. Should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. Patios, you and Detective Hardboiled will have to share. We are talking about decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the Dom's work is on the same level as finger painting. Patios, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to order some parcos. Okay, let's go. Right, I'll follow you then. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for the older hewn and Hit's arrow that might have hailed from the outside the dome. Let's go. Let's go inspect. May I help you? Sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically far too young to remember. Okay. Be dang that have an idea. What can this old lady do for you? Years ago, I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, dear. It is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures our essence. That slug-shot mug? You gotta be kidding me. Buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink. Just alone walking through the darkest and something is better this way. What would you like to be wanting with me then? This. Can't say I'm not familiar with it. Ah, but I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still a bloom, well, middle age. I remember you, the clever kid you took back me purple tonic from that team horse hunt. There was a good bit of sleuthing it was. No need for all that. Will you just do my job? Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job though. It's not about growing me hair back, it's about a routine, about 40 years of massaging. My scalp. Oh, cause you're bald? Is that the joke? Okay. I just understood what the joke was. No one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitnesses' accounts from the long ago. Okay. Talk over here, Gus. Complete day, isn't it? Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Yes, the craft. I do recall seeing it when I felt the sun upon my face. I was living a very different kind of life at the time. I was during a hunt that I spotted flying machines were a rare sight, and I remember I remember it well even now. Do you remember where it was headed? We had to crash somewhere in Yawata to the north. I was of mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared. I tell you, let's find your pal, Nashu, and share the good news. Back to Nashu. Hello, Nashu. How are you doing? One seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? Ah, so it'd come down to somewhere near this where a yukata place. I don't suppose either of you haven't been there, right? Research facility, you say? There's some unidentified shiny object from the sky that a wager their people scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how do we get across? We could. Reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sorted. Stuck on is how you've already been to this Uewata, but I'm only just learning of such a place. What's your deal anyway? Simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand on Patios, agent of adventure. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us. A clear packet dose of Nashu's delights. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. Don't be no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Here you need transport to Yawata. The hover cargo is ready if you are. Okay, let's go. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls. At least should be safe to split up and have a look. We have native sand, unified vessel recovered, had flown into the region not long before the dome. But the discovered a human survivor. Okay. Skipping through the various documents, you find one entire confidential file. Okay. An abominable specimen indeed. While physically unharmed in clear possession, yet remains. Absent of reaction to any and all stimulus and dictated temporal status. To natural quality or was it acquired with aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for research knows no bounds. Okay. Understand the inequitable potential I see in honor mystery. If we could unlock the secret of this resilience, then we would never again need a risk or danger. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection of our recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge of the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. This specimen will be preserved in biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed into observation. Sorry. Something else in the records got my attention and led me to a different floor. So I still up the verification fee, so I haven't spent time. Did you turn up anything? They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access. Let's grab our pal, Nash, and head there. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are. You've been yanking my chain. This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, locator man, a hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Here, give this to detective. Nashu. What are you planning? From the lady. Okay, this is pretty cool. Appreciate it. It's a bomb, isn't it? That's what I thought. Fucking Nashu. Never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Zombies. We have zombies. This bonk must be feeling lucky. No need for firearms or fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behoves a gentleman. Attention everyone, follow my lead if you please. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember, always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. Fear I may have overslept a trifle. Ah, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardboiled. Your twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses a nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. Rivals. Okay. That's odd. Maybe I need a new pair of glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. Doubting here's how you look. You look too damn young for a fella who's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique for one, and as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer my services. Services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord. Seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I too am curious to see if beneath that leathery, gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Damn, she's your assistant. Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. Now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll be just a thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass task. As I was saying, I got a whiff a new case in making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scored this place from top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts. The facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work, even after the project was mothballed. Apparently he dismissed the vitriol as impossible to control, and instead chose to pursue his research. Were you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into a fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor from convicted criminals. He set up a fake rehabilitation program. Transferred them, yanked their souls as his experiment. How awful, and what became of these new criminal criminal creatures. That's the million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but I found the cages inside emptier. A little digging into the operation log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these devil doers. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Already boiled. Right. We'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. Passing me some scraps though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher struck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. It's like finger filleted steel, not agreed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Yes, it is all becoming clear to me. The intentions are obvious. Our ambitious cape P will burglar the most prestigious jewelry. As softball as guessed, as any I've heard. Your instincts are way off, Belle. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was stumbling through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. He's plotting a heist. I'll involve the target outside our keep, and he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate. Something that'll really cause a nuisance. To the ultra minor. Okay, let's go. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? We had any tasks? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electro go missing. Strange part is our cars didn't see a damn thing. You need a Harvard cargo to move those. Surely someone would have noticed. Dear, what'd I tell you? A sneaky Iclops could have run off. You know who the culprit is. If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. A tempting stack of electro coming out. There, that should do the trick. Color that T for me, will you? Going to be careful while you're at it. Trap is set, now we wait. There it is, right here. Oh, this is perfect. A little too perfect. Not good, not good. Spotted you guys. It's our thief after him. We've lost sight of our quarry. He's gotten ground in the middle of a field of Iclopses. We got us a wise guy. Tough guy still, according to his file, says he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Oh, don't attack me. Go away. There he is. inspector and detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all. Pavlao. It's like being stabbed by 1,000 needles. Out with it, Bonk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this stings worse than chili sauce. No. Down now, detective. Shreds and intimidation do not become gentlemen. Move it, David, move. Give a criminal a chance and he'll make you wish you hadn't. Oh my god, this is funny. My turn. Oh, he really is a big boy. Nice show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. You two weapons on the ground. Dude, he is twitching. My eye. Now she'll come here. You had your chance to come quickly. Say goodnight, sunshine. But that didn't hurt at all. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry. Alcohol acts of violence. Or the inspectors, all of that. Gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a gumphopterium. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on Cobbin's back. Master Chief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Soft boiled and cracked. I never wanted the electrode. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self, alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. Here he had some scary looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare to refuse his order. No idea where we might find him then. None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a efficient turn. But even if you were unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters with clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Surely Detective Hardyboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. Handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown. You can bet your last bean that the researcher fellow has other monsters doing this. I can't figure out his angle yet, but he's too up to no good. Where those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. Be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. That's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help. You shall have it. Of course, Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pals start dancing in front of my gun. It's only fair to tell you why. It has to do with a man who had his fingers in every legal pie in Alexandria, the crime king. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in prison. After being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere in Uwewata, yeah, me and him have got a history, so he's running free out there somewhere, in a monster skin. I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Alexandria, hereby swear to remain steadily fast by your side until we have brought this case to resolution. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to the pulling scraps of my data from that box. Drop by next time. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage found. I was so hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish to those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered, barely struggled. But no matter, I have more than enough electrobe now to proceed with my plans. Giving the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil to the same length of time every time. 12 minutes exactly, any less, they're too soft, any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here's some we prepared earlier. Oh no. Manufacture of making egg-shaped medicine is closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own. Be safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Further Hildibrand. Oh no, the little monsters stole the eggs. We have to catch the little monster. Well, that was a pretty funny episode of Hildibrand Adventures. See you next time. So next time we're going to go to the field operation. I'll figure out where I have to go for that and we'll start that. See you next time.